Well, it's time for the Texas Bucket List Bite of the Week, and this week we're down in the Coastal Bend in Mathis for some really smoky brisket here at Smolik's. Barbecue is more than food in Texas. It's a tradition, and the tradition you'll find at Smolik's runs deep, thanks to their Czech roots and a rite of passage that has been passed down to Michael Smolik. Good Czech name down here in the Coastal Bend.
Yes, sir.
You know how long it took me to get my wife's maiden name right? Sonchek.
Okay, well, that's a good name.
Yeah. Michael's great-great-great-grandfather, Valentin Smolik, was the first Smolik to seek out life in the Lone Star State when he immigrated with his family to Texas in 1868. And over the years, the Smoliks have been grounded in farming and ranching. That is until Michael's grandfather, William Henry, started a meat market in Karnes City in 1928. Then in 1949, Michael's father, Bill, bought the city meat market in Runge.
I had a real Texas-type crazy bohemian pop.
It was there that Michael started to learn the art of sausage making and barbecue.
I've done this basically since I was a kid. One of the first things I remember doing was tending fires for my dad. When I was in high school, I got to butcher cattle and stuff like that. It was good football training, I guess you'd say.
Michael eventually met a girl named Gail and moved to Mathis to start a family, but soon after started their own smokehouse to keep the family tradition of Texas barbecue alive and well. How long have you and Gail been married?
We've been married since 1980.
40 years!
Is that how long?
Yeah. Where would you be without her?
Prison.
This place is a lot better than that. And all that history we just went through, you can find it all on the wall.
Our family's been in this county and in this city for, well, since dirt was invented.
Lots of years of practice and perfection.
The food is delicious. You really can't go wrong.
Since 2009, Michael's right-hand man has been John Rodriguez.
Working for someone with the Smoliks, it's just been an honor. Smart man. He's taught me stuff about smoking, meats that I never knew before.
John is in charge of lighting the fires each night, but Michael makes sure the wood they use to cook is up to his specifications. So much so, they have a specific sort of lumber they look for, a combination of hickory and mesquite.
This mesquite we get from Sandia is sandy soil. In sandy soil, the mesquite is lighter color, it's milder fragrance, it's not as biting, and you don't find as much rot.
The Smoliks go as far as removing all the bark off the wood. Michael believes it makes for a purer flavor.
You got wood, we use mesquite sometimes 5-10 years old and been sitting out for ages, so we take all that outside layer off. So it's a meticulous process.
You have sausage making in your blood, but then you talk about barbecue, man, you get passionate.
I love barbecuing, absolutely. Love the smell. It's like perfume to me.
I'll put this barbecue against anybody in the world, really.
When talking barbecue, it's hard not to get hungry. So John put me together a 3-meat plate. How long did we smoke the brisket for?
This one, 14 hours right now.
All right, 14 hours in the smoker. All right, beautiful bark on there. Oh, John, it smells amazing. I don't know if I'm getting the beef rib, the brisket, or the pork here, but...
Cologne.
For me, everything's good. Everything's good. And when I find something that doesn't taste right, here we go. We're going to figure it out. We're going to do barbecue detective work.
Throw on a few unique sides, and I'm ready to savor the Smoliks. So here we have it, the 3-meat plate at Smolik's, along with 3 incredible sides. The green beans, the cabbage, and the cream corn look amazing, as do the brisket, ribs, and sausage. We got a lot to sample here. Where do you start? We'll go with their namesake, the sausage. A nice little cheddar jalapeno. Oh, you can smell that spice.
Delicious, fantastic.
You can never beat a good jalapeno cheddar sausage. We know that firsthand. On to the ribs. Just thick and meaty. So heavy I dropped the thing. That's when you know you got a little way too much meat on the rib there. When you can't even hold it in your hands. Slippery fingers. Not an overpowering taste. Just a good pork flavor. Tender as can be.
The ribs, you don't ever forget the taste.
Oh, that's good.
Fall off the bone. Great.
On to the brisket. And we're just gonna cut it with a fork because that's all you need. Some incredible smoke flavor on that brisket.
It's good if you like barbecue.
The 3 unique textures of the bark and the fat and the meat just blend together, making for some incredible bites.
I think we can stand up to any, I don't want to sound proud. I think our barbecue's good.
It all comes down to family tradition at Smolik's, something that's been going on for generations, and that's something Michael hangs his hat on.
The best thing a father can do for a son is teach him how to work and how to make a living. God's important. Now, I should have put that on top, but you can't have life without being able to make a living. You can't have a dignified life without making a living, so for that part, I'm grateful.
Well, if you're ever cruising down to the Coastal Bend on your way to Corpus Christi and you're looking for some amazing barbecue, stopping by Mathis and coming to Smolik's is well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list.
But don't kick the bucket too soon.